A Nintendo YouTuber just tricked the internet for 730 hours straight, and the craziest part about all of this isn't the outrage following in its wake or the shots being thrown or how it changed how we differentiate the real leaks from the fake ones. It's just that he made this shit look easy. So if you're employed like me, I'm joking, but if you're in the dark about this whole situation and want like another viewpoint as someone who has a degree that goes into aspects about consumer psychology, why we consume the way we do or why we think the way we do in response to articles or information being provided to us in a consumer-based economy that moves at light speed nowadays, I got you. So here's a breakdown from the beginning. There's this nigga named Beat'emups, and he went on a podcast announcing that he has some information regarding a leak about an upcoming directs, and he said specifically that he couldn't see how we got this information.
I just did an episode of my podcast, and on that podcast, I told everybody that I knew about a Nintendo Direct that's coming next month in July. I was lying.
And that's important because I'm gonna need you to hold on to that. But he basically went on to say that things like Metaphor ReFantazio, GameCube, Death Stranding, Witcher 3 NS Edition, Metroid 4 Prime, and an additional thing with Isabelle teasing a new Animal Crossing for 2026 would be announced. And to be honest with you, this went under my radar, but if initially I heard this, I would be mad too. I want Animal Crossing on the Switch. And Metaphor ReFantazio, one of the most beautiful games that actually delves into how we construct a societal gestalt of basically whatever we want it to be, whether it be apathy, empathy, we can kind of control it all. That story is put in such provocative coat of paint within that game, within the societal dogma. And I gotta stop talking about it. Let me get back on point, actually, my fault. I was rewatching some JJK when this actually got brought to my attention, so I'm a little in the dark, but I had to do a re-up, which I actually was able to do on a stream I did last night. And this is interesting. I haven't had the chance to do this yet. I was drunk last night, but funny enough, I actually did a really good job at articulating my thoughts and feelings regarding this whole thing and just watched the video in its entirety. So I'm gonna do something I haven't done before, which is put that in a chopped and screwed version in this video to kind of break down low-key because I do got work and I don't have the most time to make this into like a whole. It's good, y'all. This is me after the fact editing this. Apparently, my microphone adjustment is still pretty bad, so I wasn't that legible the entirety of this stream, but I just wanted to push this notion that honestly, the way he broke it down, especially how he broke down consumer-based psychology and how we use our reticular activating system, inadvertently or not, to kind of pick apart information in details or little bits and pieces of information and digest it as such rather than the sum of the whole. That's how we kind of get lost as a society in general. And I know I'm low-key dragging it, but I do want to say I wanted to kind of use this video to kind of encourage that we don't do that, honestly. I mean, well, not only that, but I feel like we got to give grace in circumstances like this where people kind of just do things to, like, you know, play the rules or skew the rules and have fun, especially since, you know, that's what Nintendo is about. It's not like he harmed anybody in the process or directly stated something that was, like, you know, not to be true, as he did say, hey, I can't, like, the way he worded it, the loophole that he made for himself, I feel like I get it. And I just saw, like, a lot of negativity coming towards him. And I guess, you know, I kind of wanted to make this more extensive. And unfortunately, my schedule isn't at a place where I can give, like, fully flushed out videos 100% of the time like this, where I had, like, a technological error. And I wasn't able to fully piece apart like the video the way I wanted it to. But I did want to say with the skeleton of this video that does remain, that you just like give this notion of empathy, because there's no time for just all the hatred that we spew towards each other online. And I know that a lot of people kind of felt some type of way, but to be honest with y'all, the fact that we can complain about Nintendo or a leak going around that isn't actually real, it's such a first order materialistic comfort if we're being so real. Like you just, the state of the world is crazy. So I feel like this is like the least of our concerns. Some nigga lying about a random Nintendo Direct leak. Come on now. But that's pretty much it. That's all the time I have. So I'm going to dip out of here. But much love. Make sure to take your time and enjoy yourself. And I'll catch y'all on the flip. Peace.
JoyConBoyz for life. Thank you, everyone.